Speaking of lying to us, remember they told us that Russia blew up its own pipeline? The New York Times told us. Everyone told us that. Shut up, Putin defender, the Russians did it. Well, now they're admitting the Russians didn't do it, but we didn't do it either. Something called a pro-Ukrainian group blew up the Nord Stream pipeline and created the largest environmental disaster in human history, and also shafted our NATO allies in Western Europe. A pro-Ukrainian group. Okay. Tulsi Gabbard served in the Congress, ran for president. She joins us tonight. Congresswoman, thanks so much for coming on.
Thanks, Tucker.
This is a pro-Ukrainian group that has the military prowess to blow up one of the world's most important pipelines, but the Biden administration had nothing to do with it. Is that the new lie that they're telling us?
Apparently so. It is so obvious at this point, Tucker, that the United States and NATO are responsible for this act of sabotage and act of war, attacking and destroying this Nord Stream pipeline. They've been lying to us all along about it. Now they've been busted. And so they're trying to sell us this absurd cover-up story where on the one hand, they're telling us, well, we have this new intelligence that shows us no Americans or Brits were involved in this attack. But then at the same time, we can't draw any conclusions from the intelligence on who actually did it because we don't have specific details on each of the members of this so-called pro-Ukrainian group. Like it's insanity for anybody who's paying attention to what they're saying. The reality is that they are responsible for this, and there are short-term and long-term serious implications for this action. It sets this precedent, Tucker, for countries like Russia, North Korea, Iran, and China to go ahead and launch these attacks and sabotage against critical infrastructure against other countries like gas pipelines, undersea cables, financial systems, satellites. The list goes on and on. Just imagine the kind of problems, to say the least, that would cause for us, the American people, and for the world.
Well, can I just ask a super dumb question? No one's ever answered it. So this pipeline fed Germany, which is the economic engine of Europe. Germany is the key player in NATO. We're all for NATO. We just wrecked the economy of our key NATO ally. If Germany blew up the Hoover-Damm, would they still be our tight NATO ally? Like, doesn't NATO have to disintegrate after we get caught doing this?
You know, that's the thing here. I think